Thursday, February the 24th, 2022. What do you suppose is the penalty for someone that rape trains somebody else and all those that spy? Because you can survey, and so, you're allowed to, and so all that imply an attempt to thwart someone off their course of life. You're actually getting in the way of God's plan, and that's why God is going to kill all of you Catholics for playing chosen games, implementing chosen games. I don't consent to this. I don't like this. Your chosen games have robbed me of a full human experience. I'm not going to cry. I'm going to stick around because my God is a vengeful God. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. How many times, so young, did you almost kill yourself? Well, that depends. Do you mean how many times would I have to be in a hospital? Almost kill myself? A lot. And then how about, when you're at home and then, you're sad? Oh, many times. Yeah. I pretty much spent all of 2021 just back and forth with why? It's okay. I know better now than to trust Dustin Lyons ever again. He's a piece of shit human. That's why all his kids are gonna die. He's gonna die most likely from hydroplaning. Because he has to drive a lot to work, So yeah. That's what's gonna happen. You can't do things like this to people and experience no consequence. How about that, Solano County? How many men in blue are gonna die this year? I know. Yeah. Yeah. It's not gang stalking because you're not doing anything secretly. You're not. Seriously, you're not gang stalking because stalking is when nobody knows. What you're doing is endorsing your homicide, your accidental, unwitnessed homicides. That's what you're doing. What you're doing is you're endorsing your children to be sacrificed to pay for your sins. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Anybody ever gotten fooled by somebody and then killed himself? It happens all the time. I've never done that to anybody. But because I'm a woman, like a man will get mad and they'll say, oh, that bitch, she's just getting her Social Security check and just sitting at the house on her ass. Fuck her. And the man from America, you know what he'll do? He'll purposely infect me with a disease. And not just disease, probably cat feces. I'm pretty sure that infection that I had was probably from cat feces. Why do I say that? Because you could see the litter box from his bed. So what a convenient way to introduce a pathogen into my vagina to travel into my uterus and make me really, very deathly ill. I wonder what happens to people that do that to the other people. Well, I know this. An eye for an eye. My God is an awesome God. So get ready to fry. And I don't mean fry like a mussel on a British Columbian shore. No. I mean get ready to feel some amygdala force. Force of amygdala. Courtesy of the G-force. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. You don't want to do what's right. That's why you are compelled to take your goddamn life, to go back to hell when you choose to not love those who lose. You're the one that's going to be in the sacrifice. You're the sacrificial lamb, not me. You people don't understand. God is the Almighty. La la la, wake up. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, motherfucker. God's awesome. He's not going to stand for this. You all will be receiving your punishments as. That's right. I'm just mad because I don't want to put a washer on a dolly. That's all. I'm fine. I'm fine. Yep. I'm asking for help, man. Fuck this shit. We're going to get some help in here, boys. My sons are, and we're not physically, we're not a moving company, so we don't have the equipment, and we got heavy furniture, so, I'm just going to hire somebody to, the same people, they were really good, so. Yeah, you're not spying on someone. Nope, you're not. You can't spy when I know I'm being surveyed. So how much do you even really know about me? Now that people know their phones are bugged and all, and not bugged, but designed to pick up information and collect data, how many people are now going to give you information that's not accurate? That's a strategy that you probably didn't realize could occur. Did you know that? Oftentimes, people, one face, yeah, bark on it, puppy, bark on it, yo-yo. Oftentimes, when people are faced with circumstances that they're not able to change, you're going to see them adapt in some pretty scary ways. Hello? And if you've never had anybody there for you, you're not going to want to be there for anybody else. That's what's going on, my baby. Oh, God. Man, it's okay. I say, oh God, relieve me of this subjective hold. And then I'm like, okay. I shall. Okay. good enough. I suppose. Oh, and put some more highlight in there. I just need to eat. All I need to do is eat. I'll be fine. Oh, how about if I can see? Let's get some amplification on with this lens. Well, it's a good thing, I don't have any friends, so I'm happy. That way I don't mistakenly trust somebody. It's better, like, just to know that nobody's a friend, that they're all fake. That way you don't make the mistake of trusting anyone. You know, just don't. I wouldn't even trust my kids. Human nature is too strong. Human nature is stronger than I am. What do you mean human nature is stronger than I am? I'm going to say that my older children's habitus allows them to have more natural ability than me, and thus they're able to exert their will because they're stronger. Physically stronger. Oh, and now that I'm getting older, you know, there's no point in calling the authorities if you have a problem, honey. There really isn't. Because that bull dyke lesbo's not rooting for you. And that guy that's tired from having to work another shift because one of his coworkers called out or something, that police officer, that man, he doesn't care. He sees you as an inconvenience to his day. And when you realize that's what was going on, you'll understand that the police are not a source of help. The police aren't here to help you. If you're an American citizen, you need to understand this. The police is a black and white force. They are a group of non-thinking people, okay? Collectively, they're non-thinking. They're not known for being Albert Einstein's people. We just hope and pray for good leaders for them, you know? But that's not happening because they're all too fat to wear a uniform. They're all too out of shape. Because the police force is really the porn force. People that are in high-stress jobs and have a lot of control and power things, they're the ones that are going to be your porn consumers, okay? Oh, that and your high school woodshop teachers that are allowed to stay on board at Bandon High School, even though they had porn on their computer. Isn't that right? You know it is true, I know. Yeah, we're so tight. We're such close friends. Wow. You know who says that? A guy that just wants to hear what you have to say so he can make fun of you. Like, whenever a man tries to ask you what's wrong, just know this. Oh, what's going on? He's just looking at how he's going to use you and exploit you and take advantage of you to laugh at you. Because then he's cool with his friends. Don't you see how it goes? Remember in middle school or elementary school, like people pulling ponytails, like boys would pull ponytails on the playground? Right? Except now people are like 40 and stuff that have no sophisticated or advanced civilized skills for communication. And they don't even know the name of their own body parts, but they reproduce anyway in America. And then they make more people that are just as ignorant as them. And that's what is really the American reality. And if that means it's time for the American dream to change, hell yeah. Let's change the American dream so we can have a better American reality. You know? Is that possible? I don't believe it's an optional thing for the planet. I believe if the planet wants to exist, they're going to have to make a collective effort to get everybody on the same page of what is acceptable behavior and what is not acceptable behavior. Now this has to be done after what? After you lay down the new rules and provide education and training. That's all. Because otherwise, if you don't do that, then you're just a terrorist. I'd be no better than Stalin, no better than Hitler, and I would rather be a true neo-Nazi. And what's a neo-Nazi? That means I'm going to Nazi the new way. I'm going to Nazi with science. I'm going to Nazi to the point, I'm going to neo-Nazi so well that the Pope's going to endorse me. Booyah! How does that make you feel, knowing that I'm going to be endorsed by the Pope for my version of neo-Nazism 2022? What does that really look like for me and for you? Well, for me and for you, it looks like a society that has much less violence. That is the purpose of neo-Nazism, to eliminate unnecessary violence in society. When you do that, you help humanity. So you mean neo-Nazism is a way to help people? Yes. How does that work? Just like a cockroach exterminates cockroaches with poison. Okay? A neo-Nazi identifies the cockroach-conscious individuals in society and exterminates them by removing their ozone. No poison is necessary. I simply do not allow them to inhale or exhale anymore. No weapons are required because I'm 5150, you know. So that's what I believe should happen. I'm going to dry my hair now. You can know it. I'm just glad I didn't fall down the stairs today. I'm glad nobody else fell down the stairs today. I'm grateful that Chris didn't have to almost rip his arms off to bring a dresser up the stairs. I'm thankful. I'm beyond thankful that I can afford Burger King. Like, Burger King ain't cheap. Burger King is not cheap, okay? It's not like it used to be, honey. It's not. That's fine. I'm gonna dry my hair now, Stella. I hope you don't mind. She be having opinions. I know you want to go downstairs. I'm gonna take you.
I took her potty already.
Oh, thank you. She's just happy. She loves me. Thank you. Yep, I'm gonna have to eat. Gosh, man. It's okay. Don't lose heart. Hey, don't lose heart. Don't lose faith. Here comes a hairdryer. Woo woo. No. Yep. We don't need no education. Oh, is that what you say? But you need that birth control. No more diplomas without... Wait. Hang on. No more Trojans without your diploma. No more sexual education unless you have proof of anatomy and physiology. Human education. Don't teach sex ed in schools before you teach children or young adults called adolescents what their body parts are named and the purposes of them. You're going to find that education is going to now be for the elite. What do you mean for the elite? I mean education is going to be the choice of the truly chosen folks that do not want to be a leech upon society in any way, shape, or form. You know, that's what you're going to find. The more people with the goal to secure a solid, real university experience education without the getting raped on campus. Yeah. Because you know it's going to happen to all rapists, right? Every single rapist. You know what's going to happen to them. I know. Yeah, if you're sending your child to school, if you're sending your child, you know, kind of like your lighter, to get an injection for a vaccine, I guess you're an uneducated individual that you don't know that. That's not where people are supposed to receive medical care. Your child should receive medical care in a licensed to provide medical care facility with a parent or guardian present for that child, so that child will not receive an injection to expose them to purified egg protein derivative that will put them in anaphylactic shock when they get, home, and then the parents will not ever know. They won't have that ability to say 1 and 1 is 2 because they're working at their, or not working at their, because of all the factors that led to them trusting, that led to them not paying attention to. That doesn't sound right that all these people are getting medication shots at school. School is for delivering education, not vaccinations. So make sure you censor that. Don't tell everybody that in America. Okay, Adam? How you doing, Mark? How's your Chinese wife holding up? In this land of we hate Asian people. And for good, valid reasons. It doesn't take me long to get ready. I just have a lot of interruptions when I'm attempting to get ready. That means I have to wake up at 4:30 or 5 o'clock if I ever want to have a hope of getting out of the bathroom on time looking human. I accept that. I don't mind. I love you, son. I love you. You ever felt like you were just fighting an uphill battle? If you did, you're probably a parent. If you want a happy life, don't have children. I'm serious. You want happiness? You want fortune and fame? That means you gotta get out of the house. Okay? That's all. Okay. I look clean enough. Yeah, my forehead's big because I got brains in my forehead. I need to go with bigger hair. You know how men will drive trucks that are really big? Same concept, but for me it's with my hair. I can't control people, but I can control the direction of this hairspray. Whatever it takes to feel like I am able to be effective in my world and not overlooked. I'm not going to overlook myself. I will not allow other people's lack of manners for me to misinterpret as my lack of value. Big hair, big hair, big hair, more, bigger hair, no. Yeah, big hair. Big hair don't care. That's not true. The big hair shows you how much I'm suffering. Yeah, I feel better now. Stella approves of me. There's nothing like the feeling of a puppy wuppy like Stella loving you. My puppy wuppy loves me. It's okay. This is kind of how it felt trying to leave Bagram or Afghanistan or Iraq. This is how it felt. The plane's ready. Oh, the plane's not ready. Go back to your dorm. Oops, not ready. Plane's broken. Yeah, the one that we're going to put you in, it was broken yesterday. We kind of fixed it today, so. That's called military. When you travel with the military, because you're active duty. Yeah. People ought to be kinder to flight attendants. But I can tell you this, as long as you allow them to be disinhibited via the alcohol you serve them, they're going to keep punching you flight attendants in the face. And one of these days, somebody's going to open that emergency exit door and y'all are just going to onto the ground. Never to complain anymore. Never to be heard from again. The black box When was the last time you heard about the black box telling you what went wrong with the airplane? You never hear about airplanes crashing anymore. It makes me wonder why they used to crash all the time. Let's see. I'm hungry. How are you doing? Let's check in. It's important to check in with yourself, especially when things didn't go the way they were supposed to, as agreed upon, as discussed, and plans confirmed. It's important. Sometimes you have to change your plans to get the work done. Today, we had planned to load the washer and dryer. That didn't happen for a variety of reasons. Now that it's dark outside, and I still haven't eaten, and I finally got my face on, it's just not a priority to me. Don't care. I've got utilities. Taking my time. Fuck it. I'm not giving up. But I don't want to wear down my children. Is it time to perhaps consult with Thumbtack and get some helpers in? I believe that's probably the best choice for my family right now. I would like to limit the budget though, for that expense. How much is it gonna cost? Oh gosh. How about I just eat some food first, fill up my brain with some ability? Your brain can't make its own glucose. The brain's not able to receive the gluconeogenesis glucose. It can't. There's a barrier. There's called the blood-brain barrier that is covering all of your central nervous system. That means your brain and your spine. Brain, neck, spine. I'm going to consult with Burger King and just accept. During stressful times, people will behave in ways that you may not expect. And my role is to be parent. And I believe the best way for me to be parent is to not yell and scream. Be flexible and adaptable. Have plenty of money in the bank in order to be flexible, adaptable, and to not scream. That's it. Those are my tips. Yeah. How's Stella doing? She said, eat, mommy. Get some corn syrup in there or some cane sugar so you don't drop, man. Rock, rock till you drop. Rock, rock, never stop. Yeah. Time to eat. Y'all eat.